Hi, I'm Ben. I'm here to learn English.
And I'm Emma. I'm here to help.
Let's learn together.
Let's learn together. Hi, Ben. Welcome back to our podcast. Today, we are going to talk about a very interesting topic for IELTS speaking practice, weekends.
Hi, Emma. Hi, everyone. Yes, weekends are something everyone loves, right? And they are also a common topic in the IELTS speaking test. So, if you are preparing for the IELTS, this episode will be really helpful.
Absolutely. Let's start with a basic question that often comes in part 1 of the speaking test.
Sure. The first question is, what do you usually do on weekends?
Okay, a simple answer could be, on weekends, I usually relax at home. I like to read books, watch movies, and sometimes go for a walk in the park.
That's a good answer. And notice it's short but clear. In IELTS, you should try to answer in 2 to 4 sentences for part 1. Also, you can add frequency words like usually or sometimes to sound more natural.
Exactly. And you can also give a little extra detail. For example, I usually spend my weekends relaxing at home because I have a busy week at work. I like reading mystery novels, watching comedy movies, and going for long walks in the park when the weather is nice.
That's perfect. It shows fluency and gives the examiner more to talk about.
Absolutely. Another common question is, do you prefer to spend your weekends alone or with friends?
I like a mix. Here's an example answer. I prefer spending weekends with friends because it's fun and social. However, sometimes I enjoy being alone to relax and recharge my energy.
That's very good. And for IELTS, it's important to give a reason for your answer, like you just did, because it's fun and social, or to relax and recharge your energy.
Right. Okay, now let's practice a slightly harder question. What is your ideal weekend?
Ooh, I like this one. A strong answer could be, my ideal weekend would start with sleeping in, then having a long breakfast with my family. After that, I would go to the beach or the mountains to enjoy nature. In the evening, I would meet my friends for dinner and maybe watch a movie.
Excellent. See how she used time order to start with, then, after that, in the evening? This helps your answer sound organized, which is important in IELTS.
Yes, coherence is key. Now let's do a part 2 style question. Describe a weekend you really enjoyed. You should say what you did, who you were with, and explain why you enjoyed it.
Okay, a sample answer could be, last weekend I went hiking with 2 of my close friends. We started early in the morning and drove to a mountain nearby. The hike was challenging, but the view at the top was amazing. We also had a small picnic there and took lots of photos. I really enjoyed it because I love nature and spending time with my friends makes me happy. It was also a good break from my busy work week.
Perfect. This answer is very detailed and answers all parts of the question. In part 2, you need to speak for 1 to 2 minutes, so giving details about what, who, and why is essential.
Yes, and don't forget to use past tense correctly. Went, was, had, made, all past tense because it already happened.
Great point. Now, a question for part 3. Do you think people today spend enough time relaxing on weekends?
I would answer like this. I think it depends on the person. Some people work a lot and do not have much free time, so they cannot relax properly. Others make a good effort to rest, exercise, or spend time with friends and family. Overall, I think relaxing is very important for health and happiness.
Very good. Part 3 is more about giving opinions and reasons, and sometimes a small example helps.
Let's try another part 3 question. How do weekends in your country differ from weekdays?
An example answer could be, weekends are generally more relaxed than weekdays. Most offices and schools are closed, so people have free time. They usually spend it with family, go shopping, or enjoy outdoor activities. On weekdays, people are very busy with work or school, so they don't have as much leisure time.
Excellent. And notice the contrast words like more relaxed than, usually, don't have as much. These make your answers sound natural and fluent.
Yes. Now, let's add some vocabulary that can impress IELTS examiners when talking about weekends. Words like relax, recharge, leisure, outdoor activities, hang out, picnic, movies, hobbies.
Oh, and phrases like spend time with family, catch up with friends, take a break from work, enjoy nature are really useful.
Absolutely. And let's practice a quick QA game to remember these words. I'll ask, Ben, what do you like to do to recharge on weekends?
Hmm. I like to recharge by reading my favorite books, listening to music, and sometimes going for a long walk in the park.
Perfect. Now, what kind of outdoor activities do you enjoy?
I enjoy hiking, cycling, and playing badminton with my friends. Sometimes I also go for jogging in the morning when the weather is nice.
Very good. This is exactly the type of answer examiners look for: clear, detailed, and natural.
Then, let's also discuss some mistakes students make. Many students just say, I watch TV on weekends without adding reasons or details. That's a missed opportunity to show your English skills.
Yes. Instead, you can say, I watch TV on weekends, especially documentaries and comedies, because I enjoy learning new things and laughing at the same time. Much better, right?
Absolutely. Okay, another common IELTS Part 1 question. Do you ever work or study on weekends?
You can answer, sometimes I study on weekends, especially if I have exams coming up. But I try not to work too much because weekends are important for rest and relaxation.
Perfect. Again, short, natural, and clear.
And for part two, you could talk about a weekend that was unexpectedly fun or unusual. For example, last Saturday, I didn't plan anything, but a friend called me to go to a new cafe. We spent hours talking and enjoying desserts. It was one of the most relaxing weekends I've had in a long time.
That's great. Notice how she included details, feelings, and the sequence of events. That's exactly what makes your speaking score higher.
Exactly. And a part three question could be, do you think weekend habits are changing compared to the past?
Good one. An example answer would be, yes, I think so. In the past, people spent weekends mostly at home with family or doing outdoor activities. Today, many people use weekends for shopping, traveling, or using technology like social media and video games. I think it's a mix. Some habits are changing, but others, like spending time with family, remain the same.
Perfect. That answer gives opinion, reason, and example, all key for part three.
I think we've covered a lot about weekends. Part 1, 2, 3 questions, vocabulary, good examples, and common mistakes.
Yes. So let's quickly summarize some tips. Give reasons for your answers, add details and examples, use past, present, and future tenses correctly, use vocabulary naturally, organize your answers with sequence words like first, then, after that, finally.
Excellent summary. I hope our listeners found this helpful for their IELTS practice. Remember, talking about weekends is not just about what you do, but how you explain it clearly.
Absolutely. And the more details you give, the higher your speaking score can be.
That's right. Thanks for listening, everyone. We hope you enjoyed this episode and learned some useful tips for talking about your weekend in English.
Don't forget to practice and try speaking for at least 2 minutes about a weekend you enjoyed. It's great practice for part two.
See you next time for another IELTS speaking topic. Bye.
Bye.